Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new, fresh series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up. Let's roll right now, folks. In Polk County, Florida, a high-speed pursuit unfolded involving a black Buick driven by Brian Shoemaker. When deputies attempted a traffic stop, he refused and accelerated away, quickly pushing the situation beyond initial control. The chase escalated as Shoemaker drove against traffic, aggressively weaving and forcing surrounding vehicles to react. His unstable driving pattern increased a level of risk with every second. As the danger crossed the threshold, units moved to intervene. Pit. The contact was precisely placed on the rear quarter, braking, traction, and sending the Buick into a sideways spin before it came to a stop in the roadway. But he wasn't done. Shoemaker jumped out and tried to run, only to be stopped within seconds after officers deployed a taser. He was taken into custody and later sentenced to 240 days in jail on multiple charges. The pursuit highlights a clear reality. Speed can create temporary distance, but once control is lost, the outcome no longer belongs to the driver. It arrives quickly and decisively.
If you're ready to leave, y'all good? What's next?
On March 1st, traffic units received reports of a reckless driver linked to a property theft in the eastern part of the city. The suspect, identified as Dominic, was driving an unregistered vehicle and was quickly located.
You want me to start that way?
Turning up towards Reynolds.
The pursuit began on East Service Road in heavy traffic. Dominic weaved aggressively between lanes, accelerating and turning busy intersections into near-miss zones. As the chase moved on to South Service Road, he ignored all traffic signals, cut off other vehicles, and caused multiple minor collisions, including a near head-on with a truck that sent debris scattering across the roadway.
Get on South Service Road and headed back east. Traffic's still pretty heavy. Coming up on
124 heavy traffic.
As the situation escalated, officers made the decision to end it once a safe opening appeared. A unit closed in from behind, lined up the angle, and executed a decisive pit maneuver. The vehicle lost stability, rotated, and left the roadway before coming to a stop.
TBI South.
Hold on. 124. TBI South Service Road 124. 2322, if they take off running, let me know.
He tried to bail him.
Dominic was taken into custody shortly after. The entire sequence made one thing clear. The longer the flight, the higher the risk, and the outcome was never in the suspect's control.
Let me tell you something, you don't freaking come down.
A decisive move brought the situation to an immediate end. Closing in from behind, the unit lined up the angle and executed a precise TV, sending the GMC into a clockwise spin off the roadway and into a guardrail, where it came to a stop. Earlier that morning, Troop D received a report of a stolen 2016 GMC Xterra traveling eastbound on I-40 within minutes. Units located the vehicle near mile marker 276, already moving close to 100 miles per hour on rain-slick roads. When emergency lights were activated, the driver accelerated and fled, quickly turning the situation high risk. The driver, 19-year-old Jeremiah Green, was taken into custody at the scene. A records check revealed he had no valid driver's license and was wanted in connection with a felony theft case.
Walk back. Keep walking. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Walk back. Walk back. Keep going. I didn't tell you to stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I got it.
What seemed like an escape only shortened the path to the outcome. In situations like this, control never rests with the one fleeing. It shifts the moment officers decide to end it. On Wednesday, multiple agencies, including Hillsborough, Orange, and Pasco Sheriff's Offices, along with the Florida Highway Patrol, coordinated to track two suspects linked to a series of vehicle burglaries in Orlando and Tampa. When deputies attempted to stop in Hillsborough County, the suspects immediately accelerated, triggering a high-speed pursuit. The vehicle weaved aggressively through traffic, changing lanes and pushing speed, creating danger for surrounding motorists as the situation escalated. Units maintained pursuit, waiting for the right moment when conditions ahead were safe enough to intervene.
Push him! Get him! Get that motherfucker! It stopped. It stopped. Good job, guys.
That moment came A unit closed in from behind, lined up the angle, and executed a decisive pit maneuver. The impact broke the vehicle's stability, sending it sideways before other units quickly boxed it in, leaving no room to escape.
Careful, overturn, vehicle overturn, are you back?
Suspects Jakari Arnold and Devora Hines were taken into custody in Pasco County. Evidence inside the vehicle pointed to a larger operation, but the outcome stayed the same. Once the timing is lost and pressure closes in, every escape route disappears, and the longer it runs, the faster it ends.
We have it.
Park's clear.
A high-risk traffic stop in Ocala on Thursday ended with a van flipped on its side and 2 arrests. Marion County deputies had been searching for Todd Richard Marchesano, 48, a registered sex offender wanted for violating his reporting requirements. When deputies spotted his van near US 27 and North Pine Avenue, Marchesano refused to stop, triggering a pursuit. A pit maneuver brought the chase to an end in the 2,200 block of Northeast Jacksonville Road. Causing the van to roll, Marchesano sustained minor injuries.
We need another unit at the stage for stop.
All right, we got him pitted right here at the livestock pavilion. Pitted at the livestock pavilion.
26, pitted at the livestock.
Inside the van was 40-year-old Tina Marie Nabafeld, who was being sought for allegedly selling 45 to 50 bronze vases stolen from headstones at Faith Memorial Cemetery. The vases, valued at $200 each, were found at a local recycling plant. Nabafeld admitted to selling them for $50, but claimed she didn't know they were stolen, telling reporters later, "It's not worth it. I've learned my lesson." Nabafeld faces felony charges, including dealing in stolen property and falsifying ownership records. Marchesano was charged with resisting arrest and driving with a suspended license. On October 15th, a trooper observed a Nissan Xterra speeding on Highway 9 and attempted a traffic stop. The driver, later identified as Carol Landers, failed to comply and continued driving at approximately 55 to 60 miles per hour. Despite emergency lights and sirens, the vehicle passed multiple safe locations to pull over, but showed no intention of stopping, prompting the situation to be upgraded to a pursuit as the vehicle approached a straight stretch near a busy intersection. The trooper made the decision to intervene to reduce risk. TVI maneuver was executed, causing the vehicle to leave the roadway, travel into a ditch, and roll over before coming to rest. Upon approach, the driver was yelling, refused to exit, and actively resisted, including attempting to kick the officer.
Show me your head! Show me your head!
After repeated warnings, she exited the vehicle but continued resisting during handcuffing. Backup units arrived and she was transported for medical evaluation before being taken to jail. Landers faces charges including fleeing, resisting arrest, and traffic violations.
Park 4A36, 1050.
Was I did I increase my speed and all?
It doesn't matter!
But
At 8:09 p.m. on July 16, 2024, Sergeant K. Isaac observed a 2011 Chevrolet Impala make an improper lane change at Xterra Boulevard and Flint River Road. When Sergeant Lamb attempted a traffic stop, the driver, later identified as James Lee Mason, fled at high speed through a parking lot and onto Xterra Boulevard, reaching over 70 miles per hour and failing to maintain lanes. Mason continued to flee, ignoring multiple traffic control devices and endangering the public. Sergeant Isaac performed a pit maneuver on Highway 138 and Scarlet Drive, causing Mason's car to spin, but he regained control. A second piety was executed near Jonesboro Road and O'Hara Drive, forcing the vehicle into a fence and brick sign at Life Storage, disabling it. Mason was taken into custody without injury. Passenger James Pratt was detained but later released. EMS cleared Mason for transport to the Clayton County Jail. He now faces multiple charges, including reckless driving, fleeing police, and traffic violations. Georgia State Patrol documented the crash.
Hey guys, hang tight for me in the car real quick. Y'all have a seat in the car real quick, man. Sit down. Y'all sit in the car.
Forsyth County, Georgia. On Monday, April 12th, a concerned citizen alerted FSO dispatch after witnessing a reckless driver toss a suspicious bag near a business. A BOLO was issued for the black Dodge Charger, possibly linked to recent thefts. Deputies soon located the vehicle on Atlanta Road and saw the driver using a phone while driving.
It's taking off.
7534.
Radio, we're signal 12 with it, just based on the 39. I believe it's going to be an Enter Auto Crew, 4 or 5 black males are going north on
The car pulled into Merchant Square, where 4 males exited as deputies approached. The suspects jumped back in and fled, prompting a pursuit. The chase ended on Buford Dam Road after a successful pit maneuver. Despite initial resistance, all suspects were eventually taken into custody. All 4 were from Chicago and claimed to be on vacation, though their actions suggested otherwise. They wore ski masks and hoodies in 80-degree weather, and one suspect used a fake ID.
Hey, DJ! Panel! Hands up!
A search of the car revealed 2 Glock 17 pistols, one loaded with an extended magazine along with a high-capacity drum and marijuana. 2 suspects had extensive felony records in Illinois for violent crimes.
Get out. Hands behind your back, don't reach.
A high-speed chase in Bucks County, Georgia, ended dramatically when Sheriff Gary Long personally stepped in to stop a fleeing suspect. The pursuit began after 39-year-old Lorenzo Bivens, a convicted felon and target of an undercover drug investigation, took off at over 80 miles per hour on a busy 2-lane road.
We're approaching housing store.
I'm gonna get in the sign right here. I'm trying to hold on. Turn him. Oh, wait. There we go. God dang it!
Authorities believed he had 2 pounds of methamphetamine in his vehicle as deputies closed in. Sheriff Long made a split-second decision to intervene directly. Behind the wheel of his 392 Dodge Charger, Sheriff Long rammed Bivens' vehicle, bringing the chase to an abrupt end. The collision was powerful enough to deploy airbags in both cars, but no serious injuries were reported.
Damn! Damn! Get your dog, you alright? Yeah. Yeah, get your dog and damn! I'm gonna get your dog. Is he okay? Monkey! He's good, he's spinning. Yeah.
Deputies recovered the suspected drugs and took Bivens into custody. Sheriff Long later emphasized the need to keep dangerous narcotics off the streets and ensure Bivens receives a lengthy prison sentence.
Fuck. Car's totaled.
On August 20th, 2022 at 9:19 p.m., Trooper Matthews clocked a green BMW M4 traveling 99 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on I-85 southbound near North Druid Hills Road. When Matthews attempted to stop, the driver initially slowed but then fled, reaching over 120 miles per hour while weaving through traffic. The suspect, later identified as Alex Cho, tried multiple times to blend in with traffic and evade arrest, even driving recklessly through busy areas and restaurant zones.
Hands up! Hands up! Get your ass out the car! Get your ass out the car! What the hell's wrong with you, man? Give me your hand. I got your other hand. You could have killed somebody driving like that. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Roll over. Come on. Come on. Come on.
GSP Aviation assisted from overhead and helped track the vehicle as it continued flying through Northside Drive, Hampton Street, and Main Street. Officers eventually pinned the vehicle in a parking lot. Cho was taken into custody and a Sig Sauer 9mm handgun, along with a small amount of suspected narcotics, were found.